After the war for Cybertron has come to an end with the victory of Decepticons. Autobots now are hiding in the Ark. Ironhide goes with the Bumblebee, who is an Energon scavenger, to get the required Energon to survive. Bumblebee takes Ironhide to an unoperational space bridge where tons of Energon is lying. The Energon wasn't extracted out after the space bridge was overpowered and failed. Bumblebee says, "This one's the one of many failure experiments of Shockwave, he left this as it is after this bridge became unoperational." Ironhide replies, "That one-eyed bastard, I'll wreck him into pieces." Ironhide checks the whole place and turns on the space bridge by mistake. It emits a large wave of frequency. The Decepticons catch up the frequency and Seekers get to the bridge in no time. Starscream says, "Oh yeah. This is the unoperational scum of the mighty scientist Shockwave. That bastard left the Energon here itself, and Megatron didn't even notice it. Now coming to the point, I say we kill them here itself," and points the gun towards Ironhide's head. Jetfire cuts of Starscream's left hand and says, "Don't forget that I command the Seekers." Starscream, "You shoot at my command." Starscream screams and replies, "If I would have led the Seekers, they both would have been dead by now." Megatron makes an entry and says, "Starscream, is that these bots who have cut your arm?" Jetfire says, "No, Lord Megatron, it was me who cut the arm of Starscream, he wasn't acting according to my commands." Megatron goes to the Ironhide, "So, it's none other than the warrior of the Autobots, I would give you a chance, join me and we would rule this world together." Ironhide thinks for a while and says, "No." Megatron loses his temper and points his cannon towards Ironhide's head, "In that case, I must kill you both." Bumblebee interrupts, "Wait a sec, I'm not a bot or a con, I'm just trying to survive." Meanwhile the discussion, Optimus heads his way to the Megatron. Megatron and others hear an engine sound heading their way. Optimus in his vehicle form rolls over Megatron's head and transforms. Megatron gets annoyed, "Ah. Optimus, you never learn." Optimus replies, "Perhaps, I would say the same thing." Optimus fights Megatron in a one-on-one duel, meanwhile Ironhide and Bumblebee are attacked by the Seekers. Ironhide sees the reinforcements coming. Elita 1 shoots Acidstrom's hand and disarms it. Hound, Prowl and Moonracer transform and take out the Seekers one by one. Optimus commands his bots to retreat. All the bots transform and retreat. Elita 1 asks, "Who's this new bot?" Ironhide replies, "An Energon scavenger." Bumblebee says, "I'm Bumblebee, I'm nor a bot or a con." After the conversations Optimus and others finally reach the barrier. Elita 1 asks Optimus, would it be wise to allow him know our location? Optimus Prime answers, "We would think of that later." They get into the barrier and Bumblebee gets shocked on seeing their ship. Optimus commands, "Take the injured to Redalert," and returns to Bumblebee and asks him to join the force. Bumblebee refuses and leaves the place. Optimus then goes to Ultra Magnus. Magnus says, "Is it wise to keep fighting? We lost countless comrades and you still keep fighting to win this hopeless battle." Optimus remains quiet and Ultra Magnus heads to Megatron's territory.